I'm going to tell you the step-by-step process that I did for making this illustration. Alright, now we're getting to the fun part. Since we already had figured out from part 2 where the light would be coming from, after blocking out the colors, we slap on top a shadow layer using the multiply blending mode and start painting the light. Now, for the color of the shadow, I always like to keep myself as close as possible to a grayish type like color, giving it a slight tint of red or blue depending on the scenario. Since my background was already like a dark blue, I went in with a tint of red. With the light, I went in with a pale bright orange, and I used a hard light blending mode because I wanted the light to really contrast the shadows and the background. As I'm blocking in the light, I'm taking into account the shapes of the face and the swirly motion of the hair. And as I'm working on the latter, I'm using a brush that is soft on the edges, yet hard if you press strong enough with it on the tablet. Once that is done, I add one of the key elements that will make your illustration 1,000 times better, which is something called the terminator. The terminator will be this reddish glow that you're actually able to see on your own skin when exposed to bright light. And you put that at the very edges of the shadow. You can clearly see how much of a difference this makes. Then comes the bounce light. This is the blue outline that you're able to see on the back of the shadows. This is a topic of its own, so I won't go into much details about it, but I do want to say that when I'm painting it, I actually prefer to color pick it. I feel like I have much more control than using a layer blending mode. After the main elements have already been rendered, like the clothes, the hair, and the face, I went on and did the cloud flame that goes around his shoulders. And at the end, it's just a matter of detail, like going over it with an airbrush to lighten up the areas that I wanted in focus. And as you've seen in the intro, this is the final result.